You wake up, reach for your phone, and start scrolling. Before your feet even hit the floor, your mind is already full messages, noise, distraction, and the day hasn't even begun. But what if you changed one thing, just one? What if, instead of reaching for your phone, you reached for God? What happens when you start? Praying every morning isn't just spiritual, it's transformational, because prayer doesn't just change your day, it changes you. Let's talk about it. At first, it feels small. You wake up, whisper a quick prayer. Maybe you're half awake. It doesn't feel powerful or dramatic, but something subtle begins to shift. You've started your day by acknowledging the one who gave it to you. You're no longer walking into the world empty. You're walking in with purpose. Prayer becomes your first breath of clarity before the world's noise begins. Because when you pray first, you anchor your heart before the storm hits, and that's where the change begins. In the first few days, you'll notice peace where there used to be panic. The same problems are still there, but you handle them differently. Instead of reacting, you start responding. Instead of rushing, you start resting. Because prayer doesn't remove your struggles, it refocuses your strength. Morning prayer quiets the mind and tunes your heart to the frequency of heaven. You stop fighting for control and start trusting God to lead. That shift from control to surrender, that's where freedom begins. By the end of the first week, something amazing happens. You start craving that quiet moment with God. It's no longer a chore, it's a connection. You begin to realize the peace you've been chasing all along was waiting for you in His presence. You start noticing little things, how your mood changes, how your words soften, how your patience grows. Because prayer doesn't just touch heaven, it shapes your character. It's like watering a dry garden inside your soul. Little by little, the roots of peace, patience, and gratitude begin to grow. After a couple of weeks, your mornings don't just start differently, your whole life does. The more time you spend in prayer, the less room there is for fear. You begin to see patterns how God answers in whispers, not always in lightning. You start recognizing that delays aren't denials, and silence doesn't mean absence. Prayer trains your eyes to see His hand even in ordinary moments. It's like developing spiritual vision. You begin to see blessings you once walked right past. By the third week, people notice something different about you. You're calmer, kinder, quieter inside. It's not because life got easier, it's because you stopped carrying it alone. Every morning you've been giving your worries to the one who can handle them, and slowly the weight begins to lift. Anxiety loses its grip. Your reactions become responses filled with grace. You're not just surviving the day, you're walking through it with divine peace. By the fourth week, something even deeper happens. Your prayers start changing. You stop praying for things and start praying through things. It's not just God fix this anymore. It becomes, God strengthen me to face this. And that's when you realize prayer was never about getting your way. It was about aligning your heart with His. That's when you start to hear Him, not in thunder, but in the still, quiet peace that fills your morning. And when you make morning prayer a lifestyle, not a habit, your life stops being driven by chaos and starts being guided by calling. You begin to wake up expecting peace instead of pressure. You stop chasing approval and start walking on purpose. Because prayer doesn't just prepare you for the day, it prepares your soul for eternity. When you start praying every morning, you start living differently every day. And once you taste that peace, you'll never want to go back. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for your phone, reach for heaven. Whisper your fears, your hopes, your gratitude. Because one small prayer at sunrise can change the direction of your entire day. And a lifetime of those mornings can change your eternity. If this message stirred something in your heart, share it with someone who needs to be reminded of God's presence every morning. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to FaithFrame Narratives for more short, powerful messages that bring you closer to peace, purpose, and God. Because your day changes the moment you start it with prayer.